As you can probably tell, we finished the book. It came to 83,935 words. We're super happy. At the same time, I have a lot of editing to do. If you guys could give me any editing tips, I would greatly appreciate them. Hopefully, I get to that point where I start to hate the story, because that's when I know it's publishing material. First, I'll start with the questions since they kind of lead into what I'm going to talk about today. Tara, you asked me what my favorite snack or caffeinated beverage or anything like that is. My two staples is, of course, anything Starbucks. Another drink I would drink is Powerade. See, I was drinking both of these. Almost done, because I was drinking it all this week. I started drinking Powerade a lot in college when I was writing something else, and ever since it just stuck, and it just helps me write. Rachel, you asked me about my pens. I am so picky about what pen I write with. It drives Amanda crazy because she can write with any pen. I'll start with the ballpoint pen. I prefer these. Run-of-the-mill, Bic, ballpoint pen. This is the brand of pens that I prefer, bar none. I just think they're the best to write with, and they don't bleed through the paper, all that good stuff. They are Pilot Extra Fine. This is the traditional one. It usually comes in a 2-pack or 3-pack. It's extra fine, which means the point is super small, which is why I like it. And then this one, I just noticed recently they started making, it's a push pen version. It's a little bit more expensive, but they have refills. I like them because my dad's an architect, and this is the brand of pens that he uses, and I feel like when I use them, it kind of reminds me of my dad anyway. Pilot Extra Fine in black. So for my rituals, I'm very particular about my rituals, almost as much as my pens. Not quite as much, though. So it depends on where I'm writing. If I'm writing at home, I'm only writing on my computer, on the Mac. I have to have a clean desk, because if it's messy, I'll get distracted. I found that out during Nano. I have to have earphones that cancel out sound, because I just want to hear the music, whatever I'm listening to. That's all I want to hear. Speaking of music, I have to have either a playlist that I've screamed all the songs on, or I just play one of the background music stations on Pandora. If I'm writing away, which is what I usually prefer, I love writing in public. I just get so much work done. And I think that's because back in my old school, when I lived on campus, the only real good place to write was in the library. And our library was 24/7. It had all these desks. That's the only real place that I could go and write. So I'm used to seeing other people. I'm used to seeing them interact. It just helps me. I don't know why. People talk about needing a break after they've written a lot. If all I have to do if I'm writing in public is just like look up and just observe the people around me, and that usually refreshes what I'm working on, and sometimes it gives a extra perspective. When I'm writing out, I usually bring either the notebook or the netbook. If I bring the netbook, I'm writing on Darkroom, which is a program that blacks out everything else and you just type. That's all it is. If I bring a notebook to write handwriting, I bring a lot of pens with me. And I have to write in a notebook that is college ruled. I don't like the wide ruled because it feels like it's wasting more paper. My question of the day is, have you ever seen your character walking around? What I mean by this is, I was in a class once where this guy walked in looking exactly like one of my characters. His name is Jack. He has platinum blonde hair. He's really muscular because he's a boxer, but he's kind of short. He likes wearing leather jackets, and he drives a motorcycle. Well, this guy showed up for one of my classes, I think by accident, wearing a leather jacket. He had a motorcycle helmet under his arm, and he had blonde hair. I couldn't concentrate in class. It was just really freaky. Have you ever experienced that? The word of the day is going to be edit. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and Anna, I will see you on Monday.